Do you love Sudoku but find it too hard? In this video, I'll show you 10 advanced techniques that will help you solve any Sudoku puzzle. As this puzzle is quite difficult, I will skip the basic step of finding singles and start from where advanced techniques are needed. The next solve techniques need to be based on the candidates. All candidates have been filled in. There is a naked pair in box 8. We have 2 cells in only 2 possible values to be placed there. The candidates 2, 4 can be removed from all other cells in the same box. There is a naked pair in row 7. We have 2 cells in only 2 possible values to be placed there. The candidates 2, 4 can be removed from all other cells in the same row. There is a naked pair in column 5. We have 2 cells in only 2 possible values to be placed there. The candidates 6, 7 can be removed from all other cells in the same column. There is a naked triple in row 9. We have 3 cells in only 3 possible values to be placed there. The candidates 4, 6, 7 can be removed from all other cells in the same row. There is an intersection with another region in subgrid 2. Value 2 has to be in one of the marked cells. So it cannot be in any other cell in row 2. There is an intersection with another region in subgrid 4. Value 3 has to be in one of the marked cells. So it cannot be in any other cell in column 2. There is an XYZ-Wing with the pivot cell row 8 column 8. If the value of row 8 column 8 is 7, then value 4 has to be in row 9 column 7. If the value of row 8 column 8 is 2, then value 4 has to be in row 8 column 6. Therefore value 4 is either in row 8 column 8, row 9 column 7 or row 8 column 6. Value 4 can be removed from any cell that shares regions with all 3 cells in question. There is an XY chain with 3 links that starts at row 3 column 4. This cell has only 2 candidates, 3 and 7. If the value of row 3 column 4 is not 3, then it has to be 7. Thus 7 cannot also be in row 3 column 1. If the value of row 3 column 1 is not 7, then it has to be 9. Thus 9 cannot also be in row 5 column 1. If the value of row 5 column 1 is not 9, then it has to be 4. Thus 4 cannot also be in row 4 column 2. If the value of row 4 column 2 is not 4, then it has to be 3. That is the very value that started the chain. We have now found that value 3 is either in row 3 column 4, the trivial case, or, by following the chain, in row 4 column 2. Therefore value 3 can be eliminated from any cell that shares a region with both cells. There is a XY-Wing with the pivot cell row 4 column 4. This cell has 2 candidates, 2 and 4. One of these values has to be the correct one, but we don't know which one it is. If the actual value is 2, then the same value cannot also be in row 5 column 5. Thus the only possible value of row 5 column 5 is 3. The other possibility is that the actual value is 4. If that is the case, then that value cannot also be in row 4 column 2. Thus the only possible value of row 4 column 2 again is 3. But in any case value 3 can be removed from any cell that shares a region with both cells. Only one position left in the 4th box where value 3 can be placed. There is a naked pair in row 5. We have 2 cells in only 2 possible values to be placed there. The candidates 4, 9 can be removed from all other cells in the same row. There is a W-wing in value 2. The 2 cells are row 7 column 1 and row 1 column 2. If 2 is not in row 7 column 1, then row 7 column 1 must be 4, so that row 5 column 1 cannot be 4. If 4 cannot be in row 5 column 1, then row 5 column 2 must be 4. Because 4 only occurs twice in this row. If row 5 column 2 is 4, then row 1 column 2 must not be 4. So the value 2 has to be in one of these cells, row 7 column 1 or row 1 column 2. It may even be in both. Value 2 can be eliminated from any cell that shares a region with both cells. Only one position left in the first box where value 2 can be placed. There is a finned jellyfish with value 4 in rows 2, 5, 7, and 8. Either the fish or the fin is true. The fish and the fin are marked in purple and green, respectively. It is possible to eliminate all candidates that would be eliminated by both the fish and the fin. There is an XY chain with 4 links that starts at row 2, column 2. This cell has only 2 candidates, 4 and 8. If the value of row 2, column 2 is not 8, then it has to be 4. Thus 4 cannot also be in row 5, column 2. If the value of row 5, column 2 is not 4, then it has to be 9. Thus 9 cannot also be in row 5, column 1. If the value of row 5, column 1 is not 9, then it has to be 4. Thus 4 cannot also be in row 7, column 1. If the value of row 7, column 1 is not 4, then it has to be 2. Thus 2 cannot also be in row 9, column 1. If the value of row 9, column 1 is not 2, then it has to be 8. That is the very value that started the chain. We have now found that value 8 is either in row 2, column 2, the trivial case, or, by following the chain, in row 9, column 1. Therefore value 8 can be eliminated from any cell that shares a region with both cells. All remaining numbers can be solved using naked single technique, so there is no need to explain them one by one. This is the final result of the puzzle. Thanks for watching this video. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button so you never miss a video. Thanks again for tuning in, and happy puzzling!